Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, guys. We'll get started shortly. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. We'll get started shortly. Welcome, everyone. We'll get started shortly. Welcome, everyone. We'll get started shortly. Welcome, guys. Welcome. This evening is a Q&A. We'll get started shortly. All right. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. I'm going to share my trading screen here. As you guys know, on Mondays, we do Q&A. All right. So this is your opportunity to ask any questions that you might have, whether it's on the systems, all right, the markets in general. All right. Just anything in general, but relating to trading. All right. Hey, Kawisi, welcome. Hey, Betty, welcome. Hey, Bruce, welcome, Bruce. Juan, hey, Juan, welcome. KW, welcome. Hey, Solomon, welcome. Hey, Joe, welcome, Joe. All right, guys. So I'm going to open up the floor. Any questions for me? Any questions to start? Any questions for me on any symbols or anything at all? All right. I do want to go over the markets. So if you guys don't have any questions, we'll go over the markets and then just stop me at any time with any questions. Any questions to start with? All right. All right. Let's go over the market. Let's see here. What's the big news, right, that we had last week? You guys know we had some big developments last week. All right. Anyone remember? Anyone remember what we talked about last week? You guys remember? Let's see. Hey, Betty, do you remember what we talked about last week? What developed last week? You guys remember? How about you, Solomon? You remember what we talked about last week? Big developments that happened last week?
The equity market and Bitcoin.
Very good. Very good. Very good. So the equity markets and Bitcoin. All right. So we always want to keep track, right? Remember what's going on, what's happening. All right. So let's take a look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin gave a buy signal. All right. And now we're gonna remember, we always want to pay attention to the systems, follow the systems, follow these markets. Right. I had traders contacting me, right, over the weekend asking if they can still get on Bitcoin, and it's too late. It is absolutely too late. All right. So the big development that happened on Thursday, we got a buy signal here. All right, buy signal here on Bitcoin, right here on a break of this resistance right here. All right. Now, those of you, if you're not too familiar with the system, all right, hold on right here. Oh, okay, thanks, Betty. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so buy signal came in on this candle right here on Bitcoin, right here. This candle right here, this arrow is pointing to this candle, and this little triangle right here, I know it's hard to see, came in right here on this break of resistance. All right, right at about 18,000, I think 18,300 and change. All right, so right now Bitcoin is at 21,000, right up here, 21,000. All right, 200 and change. So it's too late. All right. All right. We had a chance to get in on Friday. So here was Thursday's buy signal here. All right. It's trading on the daily time frame now. All right. Stop me if you guys have any questions. This is your opportunity to ask questions. All right. And learn about what we do here. All right. So this was Thursday's candle here, price action. This was Friday. You still had an opportunity to get in on Friday, but it's too late now. It gapped up, right? Gapped up over the weekend, right? Opened up on Sunday, and here we are on Monday, all right? So it's absolutely too late to get in. Even on, so this is the daily time frame. Even on the 240 and the lower time frames, it's too late. All right. You guys see that? You see why it's too late to enter now? We don't want to chase it. All right. All right. And really good. Did anyone get in? Did anyone get in on the Bitcoin? Did anyone get in on this trade? Anyone here? Did anyone here get in on this on Bitcoin? No one got in. All right. Okay. We have some traders that are trading it. Most of our traders will trade it on the 240. All right. So we use the daily for our timing, and we want to make sure that it holds, right? April of last year failed here. Buy signal failed. Buy signal failed here in August. And here so far it's holding really good price action. We're holding above resistance. On the 240, on the 240-minute time frame, right? Really looks good. All right. All right. So you guys should see here, this is why we do not want to chase it. All right. This is why we do not want to chase it, guys. Okay, so look here. This is under 240, so the forward time frame. And this is where the buy signal came in. Right here on the 240, break of this resistance right here. All right. And here's the price action right now. All right. So it's too far gone. All right. So, right. I know Bitcoin traders, crypto traders love to get in late. We don't want to do that. Okay. So if you didn't get into this area in here, right, it's too late. All right. Now it looks like it will move a lot higher. We've got resistance at about 24,000 on Bitcoin. So it looks really, really good. All right. Looks really good to move higher. Any questions on Bitcoin? Any questions on Bitcoin? All right. All right. The other coins, very similar. So here is Bitcoin, Ethereum, right? Same price action. Buy signal here on the 240. Really nice price action. Clearly in the markup phase, all green candles. This is exactly what we want. All right. All right. You can add on break of resistance in that reaccumulation phase. All right. But again, if you didn't get in here, it's too late. Right. And this is why we track these symbols. Right. This is why we track these instruments and these markets because things move quickly. All right. Here is Bitcoin Cash. Again, a buy signal here, break of this resistance here. It's all the way up here. All right. And then same with Litecoin. All right. Litecoin all the way up here. So don't chase them. The move has already happened. All right. All right. The next big development that we had, now the markets were closed today, right? The equity markets were closed today for the holiday. All right. But we are hoping that this week we'll get continued buying in the equity markets. Okay. So the Dow, right? The Dow, the S&P, and the NASDAQ. All right. Dow, S&P, and the NASDAQ. All right. Here's the Dow right here. And we've got really good price action, right? Here is the Dow. And I want to show you guys this. Hey, Mary, welcome, Mary. All right. Here is the Dow on and I know we look at this every week, guys, but we have to continue to do that because things can change quickly. All right. So, and this is really encouraging. Solomon had mentioned the equity markets, right? The equity markets and Bitcoin. So Bitcoin that's a big development, right? We haven't had a buy signal on Bitcoin since August of last year. All right, so that's a big deal to get a buy signal on Bitcoin. And as you guys know, we can use Bitcoin as the barometer for the entire crypto market. So as Bitcoin moves higher, you'll notice that the other coins will move higher also. All right. The other big development is the equity markets. All right. The equity markets. And what we're looking for is, if you guys look here, all right, here is that V-shaped recovery that we had. Hey, Ranjit, welcome. Hey, Gerald, welcome. All right. Hello. So that's that V-shape, right? Selling came in, right? Here, this was COVID here. All right. Selling. Every time we get selling, all right. Every time we get selling and we get green candles, just remember this, right? We want to use our systems. So red candle followed by a green candle. And here it is holding. That's very bullish. All right. Very, very bullish. Now, we've got green candles here, and here's the all-time high on the Dow. All right, so we closed on Friday at 34. We're about 3,000, all right, 3,000 points away from the all-time high on the Dow. All right. So we're starting to see a lot of good price action. All right. On the smaller time frames, the daily time frames. All right. So we're hoping this is going to be an important week. It should hold, right? We got good buying, right? Held in here, right? Held up in here pretty good. Solid buying in here. We just need price action to continue, test the high here, and then break out, all right? We don't have any resistance. This is not considered resistance, just a high. So market looks really, really good. And we are starting to see, now we did a video on Thursday we went through Stock Boss with tons of stocks, tons of opportunities to look at, all right? Let's see here. For the week. Anyone in any stocks? Anyone in any stocks? Did you guys get into any stocks last week? Solomon, I know you. Which one were you trading, Solomon? Right, was it Riot? Riot?
Yes. RITO.
RITO or OT?
OT, I mean. My bad.
All right. All right. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone trading any stocks? Anyone in any stocks? All right. All right, guys. We don't want to miss this opportunity. Okay. So if you're not in any stocks, look, we did a whole video on opportunities in Stock Boss. All right. So if these markets move, which they're setting up to move, right? All right. If we get buy signals, and we will if this market holds, right? If it holds, we should get buy signals, and we're not far. Let me show you guys here. Here's the Dow, right? Here is resistance here. This is on the daily time frame now. All right. Once these markets leave, it's too late. All right. So here we are. Here is resistance. And it happens every time where I get calls from traders and they're asking me, can they still get in? And there's nothing we can do after it's gone through that markup phase, right? It's just too late. And we have to wait for pullbacks. All right. All right. So resistance is here, resistance is here, resistance is here. And here we are. This is on the Dow. It's on the daily time frame. All right. It's on the daily time frame. Here is our box here. So here is support. All right. This is where sellers took the price, right? Buyers took it back up to resistance, sellers, right? And then buyers came back here, sellers. And now here we are testing this resistance. All right. There's a really, really good chance that we could break this resistance here and move higher on the Dow. The S&P, the NASDAQ, the Russell will follow. They will follow. The NASDAQ usually lags, but it will follow. So we're right here testing this resistance. All right, testing this resistance. We get a breakout, right? We'll be looking at testing the new highs. All right, if it fails, we'll see, right? So if sellers come in, right, brings the price back down, all right, we'll see that price action. But until then, we've got to go, right, with the trend, all right, with the trend. And the overall trend, right, on the macro, right, the monthly time frame on the Dow is up, okay? So we want to pay attention to that, right? Pay attention to that. Even if there's, there are markets that we like, right? And I know some of our Forex traders really like to trade Forex, but it really depends on what's moving, right? So if equities are moving, we want to get on that trade. All right. I'm surprised no one You guys are not trading stocks. All right. All right. So let's go through. I want to go through and please ask any questions on this. Okay. It's important that we get onto these rotations quickly. You don't have to trade a lot, but you at least you want to get into some of these trades. Okay. So we're going to go through some of these opportunities again. All right. The top opportunity is healthcare. All right. So this is what we do when we look for opportunities, right? So we know that the equity markets, right, the Dow, the S&P, Nasdaq, we know that they're healthy. We're still waiting for buy signals, but we know that the market is not in a markdown phase. All right, we know that. All right, we know the sectors, right? The sectors are improving, and we know that because of here, right? We know we have more sectors here, so we know Dow, S&P, Nasdaq, Russell, right? No buy signals yet, but we got green candles moving in the markup phase. All right, the VIX is coming down, so markets healthy. VIX, right, is coming down. So your volatility index is coming down, right? It's below 20, right? That's good. We've been waiting for all of this to line up. And we've been waiting for a long time. All right. We've been waiting for all of this to line up so that we can get trades. So now is the time. All right. So below 2018, the lower these numbers get, the VIX gets, guess what? Right? The more the markets will move higher. All right. You guys have seen this, right? A month ago, a few weeks ago, we had all of these sectors here in red, right? They were going through that markdown phase. Now, right, they're improving, right? We have several sectors here that are up, that are moving up, right? Here, blue up, all right? So we know the sectors are moving, all right? So market's healthy, VIX is coming down, so volatility is not good for equities. Equity traders, the equity market hates volatility. Forex, it's different, right? Forex is different. Equity is not good. So, right? So volatility is coming down. And here's our stocks. Healthcare, if you guys look here on HitSeeker, now we track 22,000 stocks. All right. And if we look here, right, you have only 5 basic material stocks. All right. About 6 capital goods, consumer cyclical right here. A few here, a few financials, one energy, right? But look at healthcare. All right, look at healthcare. Healthcare stats starts about right here, right? And all these are healthcare stocks. This is what they're buying, guys, right now. Healthcare stocks. Look here. All these are healthcare stocks. All this. And those of you who have been with us for a while, you guys know that we didn't have any stocks in here. A month ago, we probably had 15 stocks in here. Now we've got easily, let's see here, we're going to run a scan right now. So we got 140 stocks in here. Hey, Zaire, welcome. All right, 140 stocks. Okay, and healthcare is the number 1 sector that they're buying next to energy, technology. So healthcare is number 1. So if you guys want to look at these opportunities, right? Healthcare is number 1, where we should be, and then technology. All right, technology second. All right. Now within healthcare, we want to stick with biotech. All right. the biotech stocks. All right. So they're not buying everything in healthcare. They're not buying see here, biotech. I know it's small, print is small, hard to see, but all these healthcare sector, biotech. Here, medical equipment, right? That's only one here. Healthcare facilities. We don't want to be in those, right? We want to be in biotech. All this here is biotech. All right, biotech. So I'm going to run through some of these. Now, stop me if you guys have any questions on these. Markets close today. It's going to open up tomorrow, right? We should be getting ready, right, to take some of these positions. These are good trades. Even if you're learning, right, you could put $50 on a trade, all right, and see how it does. All right, this is how we learn. So we went through some of these last week. We're going to go through these again. All right. And you guys should track these, write them down. If you're using Stock Boss or Bullmaster, we should be getting in these trades. All right. Too often, I get calls from traders asking, hey, can I still get in? All right. Now is when we want to get in. And we want to get in right at that buy signal after that markdown phase, after that accumulation phase. All right. So we're going to go through these. Stop me if you guys have any questions. Healthcare, biotech. All right. And we're looking for opportunities. This one here, TCRT, right? This one here should be on your radar. Really good markdown phase, 79 cents. So it's inexpensive, right? Green candles here, resistance here. We just need buyers to come in, break resistance, right? We need to break resistance, get a buy signal. All right. If you guys look here, here's the previous buy signal here. Previous buy signal here, right? Price breaks resistance right here. We'll get a buy signal to now take it higher. All right. So TCRT. Here's another one here. Good markdown phase. All right. Good markdown phase. Fell from 35. We always say this. We'll let someone else enter up here. All right. All right. We'll let someone else buy up in that markup phase, that distribution phase. Right. We're going to wait, right, to that markdown phase. Here it is setting up right here. Buyers are coming in, green candles, resistance is right here, all right, or even right here. Break of resistance, we could get a buy signal in this area. Currently, the price is 628. All right. If this market continues to move, right, a month from now, if we look at these stocks, a lot of these will be a lot higher. Okay. So now is when we want to pay attention, right? Pay attention. All right. And get on these trades. This one here, really good markdown phase. Look at this. Fell from $16. All right. Fell from $16, guys, all the way here from $16. It's on the daily time frame. Really good markdown phase. All right. Accumulation buy signal came in on Friday. Look at that. All right. That's why I really want to impress upon you guys to look at these stocks, right? $2. It's at $2. And let's see here, how many shares? 14 million shares being traded. 14 million shares being traded on a 90-day period. All right, so they're holding that stock. All right. If we look at a longer time frame, let's see here, monthly, nothing here. Weekly, none. Okay, so it fell from a high of, if we go back, $23, and now it's at $2. Right? Good discount, very good discount. All right, very good discount. All right, let's keep going. That one is SPRO. All right. SPPI. All right. Not a great chart, but look at this. Good buy signal here that came in. All right. Just because these stocks are inexpensive doesn't mean that they're not good deals. All right. 59, it came in at 51 cents. All right. 59 cents right here and fell from 160. But good buy signal. They broke resistance. Resistance is right here. And it's really nice when they break resistance like this. All right. Break resistance like this. And we know buyers are coming in. Nice break of resistance right here. All right. Now, let me ask you guys. Which would you have rather have? This stock right here that is at 53 cents. The buy signal came in right here at 52 cents. Which would you rather have? That stock right there, or buy here at $300. This stock right here at 52, or buy a stock at 300, or let's say $80. Let me ask you guys, which would you rather have? Anyone? 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 Ranjit, how about you? Which would you rather have? This stock right here, which is 52 cents, or get a stock that we like, right? That you like at 300 or 80. Ranjit? How about you, Gerald? Can you guys hear me okay?
We
Hear you.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
But okay, what about if the decision depends on what is happening with the stock at 80 or at 300?
Does it really matter?
I would think so.
I'd buy the cheap one. I can't go any lower.
All right. So Bruce said he would buy the cheap one. It can't go any lower. All right. So here is support down here. All right. Anyone else? Come on, guys. We're gonna have to stick on this until we get there.
So for me, with a small capital, I will get the cheaper one and have more shares. And rather than buying a 300 stock that I will not get, it will not give me more. It will not give me profits.
Okay. All right, Betty. All right, good. Anyone else? Anyone else?
I'll try. I think it's easier for a stock to go from 60 cents to $1.20 than from one to go from 300 to 600 or from 80 to 160. So your return potential is higher.
Okay, very good. Yes, absolutely. Very good. Anyone else? Thanks, Adona. Anyone else?
Doesn't it depend on what the chart looks like?
Depending on
others?
what the, yeah, okay. All right. I want to talk about this. We don't talk about this enough. You know, we went through this and we went through these stocks And sometimes we take it for granted that, especially, you know, with our traders that have our stock boss system, we kind of take it for granted that that everyone has access to this. Now, the first thing I'm going to say is this: not every inexpensive stock is a good deal, right? Just because it's inexpensive doesn't mean we should buy it, right? Right. So just because, so keep in mind, just because it's inexpensive doesn't mean we should buy it, right? Usually there's a reason why it's inexpensive. All right. Our goal, if our goal is to make money in trading, if our goal, our sole purpose is to make money, right, in trading, right, then we want to look at the best value. We want to, follow me, we want to look at what's the best value. What is the absolute best value? Nothing else. And most of us, we don't do that, right? We don't look at what's the best value. We're talking 59 cents. Now, we know that the institutions, our goal is to make sure that they're buying the stock, that it's not just an inexpensive stock. All right. So just because it's inexpensive or cheap doesn't mean it's they're buying it. Doesn't mean that they're buying it. Our goal is to buy what they're buying. $0.59. We should be all over this. Right? I didn't hear no one said, wow, are you kidding me? All right. David, what's that symbol again? It's 59 cents. How many shares can we buy? Right? So don't mention that, right? How many shares can we buy? Right? And then Bruce also mentioned, gosh, you know, it's at a floor. How much lower can it go? But a lot of times we'll look for that $80 stock. $80, right? We'll look at that $300 stock, or we might look at that very popular stock, right? That Facebook stock, right? And I know a lot of our traders don't do that anymore, right? Right? But we still do, right? There is no reason why, there isn't any reason why we should not be all over a stock like this. We're getting it on sale. It's at an amazing discount. And we know the institutions are buying it. We know the institutions are buying it because guess what? First of all, it's here, right? So we know that they're buying it. It's breaking resistance here. Buyers are coming in here. All right. Even if it gets to up here, $1.20, that's 100%. Right? It gets up to $2, $3. Right? So I want you guys, as we go through these stocks, pay attention to not only the price action, right? But pay attention to how you can leverage your money, right? So yeah, if you get a $300 stock, it's gonna have to go to 600. Right? So don't mention that, right? $300 stock is gonna have to go to $600 to get that same 100%. Right? Plus, you're gonna have to buy each share. You know what? We've seen stocks where it's $500 a share, $700, and I'm just amazed because I started at a time when you know, you wouldn't dare pay $500 a share. And those of you who've been around a while, yeah, that was unheard of to pay $500, $1,000 a share, $800 a share. That's crazy. I would never do that. Right? Not when there are opportunities like this. So I want you guys to, as we go through some of these here, all right, just think of these as just amazing opportunities. Just amazing opportunities. All right. They're not just inexpensive, right? The institutions are buying them, but they're really good. What if this, let's see here. That makes sense? Or is it just me? Is it just me? Is it just me?
Hey, David.
Hey, Ranjit.
So, like, we can also do the fractional share, right? But I totally agree about what you're talking about. You know, not buying a $700 share, and where we can get a penny stock. But it's just like penny stock, they have a high risk. What do you think about that? Like penny stock versus blue chip stock. We just follow the system. That's it. It does not really matter to us.
Yeah, right. It's just, you know, yeah,
There you go. Yeah, just follow
yeah,
the system, right?
yeah,
So
yeah, right.
if there is a buy signal, then just get in. Like, but like the yeah, blue chip stock, we don't really need to spend that much of money if we can get higher return in penny stock,
Okay.
right?
Who do you guys think? There's 30 in this stock right here, 38 million shares being traded on a 90-day period. 38 million shares. Who do you guys think is buying it? Who do you guys think is buying it? You think retail investors are buying this, or you think the hedge funds are buying this? 38 million shares being traded. You think
The
we are buying it?
institutions?
The institutions. And this is the lie, right? This is the big lie. Now, granted, yes, they will buy just about everything, right? They will buy everything, but not just the large cap, right? Not just the expensive. They will buy this too. They're buying this. So why wouldn't we? If it's good for them, it's good for us. Now, I am not saying that we buy a stock just because it's inexpensive. We need to buy what they're buying, right? It's biotech, it's healthcare, right? They're buying it. We should be buying it also, right? If they can find a deal, why can't we? All right. There is one here at 78 cents. Let's see where it came from. And they have their reasons. All right. So Ranjit, they have their reasons. We don't need to know why. Right. Right. And they're looking for, just like we're going through and we're looking for deals, they're doing the same thing. This fell from 25. What is that? $28 or so to 78 cents. At some point, they might start buying this. All right. And guess what? If we're in the right sector, so if we're in the right sector, and I want to touch on this also, if we're in the right sector, right? Right industry, and the market is right, right? So if the Dow, S&P, NASDAQ, Russell, if they're all, right, moving higher, which they are, if the sector is moving higher, healthcare, right? So we're not just buying these on an island, right? Just by themselves, right? We're looking at everything, all right? If the industry, biotech, right? That industry, if they're buying that industry, and we can tell that they're buying that industry, we have a lot of healthcare stocks here, right? They're buying biotech, right? Just the fact that they're in that sector, just the fact, I mean, think about it. It's what we're doing when we trade is we're looking at risk, right? And we are minimizing our risk. That makes sense. That makes sense. So we're taking everything, right? We're taking everything out of whole and we are minimizing, we are reducing our risk to the ridiculous. So follow me. Follow me. We looked at the Dow. Dow looks good. We go one step further. Confirmation, 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 confirmation. We looked at the Dow. Check. Someone last week said they talked about a checklist, right? Check. S&P. Check. NASDAQ. Check. Russell. Check. Right? The VIX, volatility, check. Right? Sector, healthcare, check. Biotech, check. Support, where's our defense? We talk about this. Where is our defense here? Where's our support? Here, we got really good support here. No, we wouldn't get into this trade right now, but I'm just using this as an example. Let's go back here. Let's go back here. This is your job. This is your only job, right? Check, 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 check. Minimizing risk. That's our job. We're minimizing risk. Here, we got really good support here. Support here, right? We know we got good support here. Check. We got a buy signal here on a break of resistance. Right? Buy signal right here on a break of resistance. Check. And guess what? We also got really lucky. Big candles here, big buyer. That big candle, that's big buyers. That's the institution. That's not us. Check. And guess what? We got a great price. Double check. If this fails, if this trade fails, we're good. Right? If this trade fails, we're good. Markdown phase, check. We didn't buy it up in this area, up in here. So all we're doing, check, 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 right? Make sense? Yes, no, maybe?
Yes.
Yep.
We have to think differently, right? We have to think differently. Let's see here. What's Tesla stock? I always forget. What's the symbol for Tesla?
TSLA.
What is it?
T like Tom, SLA.
T as in Tom, SLA. Correct? Tesla. We have a choice. And I always say, you guys notice, I really don't know these symbols. I really do not. know these symbols. And I purposely do not try. I could remember every one of these symbols if I wanted to. That's how much I just don't care, and we shouldn't care. We really shouldn't care about these symbols, because that's how we get hurt in these markets. And we go through these exercises, and I want to show you guys, and we'll end here shortly, because we should have you guys should be jumping. Whether you trade in these stocks or not, you should be excited about just the opportunity. All right. I've been doing this for a long time, and I get excited when I see these stocks like this. And I've been doing this for a long time. All right. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but we always like it. We like these stocks when they're up in here at $300-$400. When everyone else wants it. Right? We want it here at 400. We want it here. We want it here. We want it here. And we want it here. And we even want it here. And we go through these exercises, and I always say, hey, there was someone here, traders that bought this stock, Tesla. It's just a symbol, guys, right? At 400, right? There are traders that bought it here at 350. And there are traders that bought it here at 300. It's just a price. And they're paying a premium. This is a premium. This is a premium. This is a premium. There are traders that bought it here at a premium. There are traders that bought it here at a premium. And there are traders that will buy it tomorrow at a premium. Believe it or not, there are traders that will buy Tesla tomorrow at 122. When we have a great stock, right? We have this great stock here.
I would rather buy the 53 cents stock.
Right, Joe? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we have a great stock here. Where is it?
Like the lady says, you could buy more shares at 53 cents.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just the way. Now, I know the way it's taught out there, right? To do that. But look at this compared to this. And, Ranjit, what was your question, Ranjit? What was your statement? What was this, your last statement? Your last statement you just made, Ranjit.
No, I was just telling you about, instead of buying the penny stock, we can still buy the Tesla or a higher blue chip stock in a fractional way, fractional stock. So if I have $500, I can buy like 100, like this 50 cent, I can buy like 100 stock, or I just buy 1/4 of a blue chip stock. So does it really matter in that sense, buying a fractional share or a 500 share?
Let me ask
other
you,
stock?
let me ask you though. Let me ask you. So let's go back to Tesla.
Means like I kind of know the answer. It doesn't really matter. Just follow the system, right? Just follow the system. It really does not matter if it has a buy signal. Just is going to fly, and it has a higher rate of return. Just
Yeah.
like this stock, which is SLGS,
Yeah,
right
but
now
it's
at 2 is going to go to 14.
yeah, but it's not about a system, right? It's value. It's all
Value,
about
correct.
value, right? It's value, right? And we tend to look for value. And this is the message here with this, right? Right? We tend to look for value in every other aspect of life, right? Right? None of us will go to a car dealership and just say, "Hey, here's the check." Right? Here is sticker price, and here it is. Here's the checkbook. All right, you just a blank check. Why don't we do that? We don't do that because we want the best deal. We want the best price. We want our value for our money, right? Because this is our hard-earned money, right? It's our hard-earned money. But when it comes to here, we don't do that, right? When it comes to trading, we don't do that. We don't look for the best value. So next time we go through Stock Boss, I want you guys to look at it differently. As hey, I'm getting a value here. I'm getting a good deal, right? I'm getting a good deal. Give me the symbol again for Tesla. I'm sorry. Give me the symbol again for Tesla. T what?
TSLA.
TSLA. There we go. There we go. This is not a good deal. This is not a good deal. Right? This right here is not a good deal. It's just not a good deal. It's not. Might be a great company, might make great calls, but as far as trading it, it's not a good deal. It wasn't a good deal here, right? Wasn't a good deal here, right? Now, perhaps, I don't even know, perhaps there was a time when it was a good deal. All right, so when we go through this, we'll spend some time on with the markets moving like this, right? We'll spend some time in stocks, and we'll spend some time on Stock Boss, right? And those of you who have Stock Boss, you guys need to go through these systems, right? Go through your heat seeker, find these deals, right? Find these deals. Because if it starts, really, we're not that far from the all-time high. All right. I know Mary, you're looking at stocks, your stocks, those of you, right? Solomon, those of you who are using Stock Boss, go through your system. I'm serious. Right? You guys have spent money on these systems, right? You've spent your time, you're here this evening, it could be anywhere else. Go through these systems and find those deals. I'm serious. I'm serious. Go through these systems and find those deals. All right? Find those deals. Nothing hurts more than when I talk to traders and they're on the sidelines, right? They have the system, right? Should be in these trades, and there's certain traders here I know that I don't have to worry about. they're doing, they're trading, right? They're going through the process, right? But there's no reason a trade like this, look at this, a nice markdown phase, right? Break of resistance, right? Buy signal right here. They're buying this stock. They're buying this. And this is here. The buy signal came in at $1.55. We've got $1.55 to put on this trade. We've got $1.55 to put on this trade. And you know where your defense is, your your protection is? Your protection is right here. Because guess what? Resistance becomes support, right? Guess what? Right here is your protection, right? 130. So I will risk, right? Look at this. This is their upside. This is your protection right here. Why would any of you ever buy Zaire doesn't do this. Zaire will find an expensive stock and he won't trade the stock. He'll trade the option. He'll trade the option, right? Over and over. You guys have, you know, you've seen his trades, talked about his trades right here, right? But even with this, even with this, right? You don't even have to trade the option. You can trade the underlying. It is so inexpensive, you can actually trade the underlying and do well, right? With no time element, no decay. All right? No time element. You can hold on to the underlying. And they're buying it. Look at this. Nice big candles here. All right? So as traders, we do not care. We're looking for that deal. We're looking for the best deal. All right? We need to know what we're doing. We need to be in the, make sure the market is on our side. Make sure the sector is on our side. Make sure the industry is on our side, right? Make sure we've gone through that markdown phase, right? Make sure buyers are coming in, break of resistance. Make sure we get a buy signal, but then we got to buy. Doing all this work, having all of this doesn't matter if we don't enter the trade. All right, and buy. So we're going to spend some time, and I'm going to be asking in particular our stock boss traders, all right, what trades are you in? 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 And you guys need to be in these trades. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. All right, and we're missing opportunities. We've waited too long for this market. You guys know this. We've waited too long for these markets to be in a position where they're tradable, right? Just like Bitcoin. Bitcoin gave a buy signal. Any of our cryptocurrency traders, you guys should be on that. You should be on it. Even if you got to take small positions, be on it, be on it, be on it, be on it, be on it. All right? Be on it. All right. That's all I've got. That's all I've got. But we've got to, these markets are moving, and now is the time to, and don't go heavy. I always say don't go heavy, but get into this position. If you're new, you're still learning, all right? Trade small, but this is how we learn, right? This is how we learn, all right? This is a good trade here, and we have so many trades. We did a whole video last Thursday, trade after trade after trade after trade after trade, all right? Build your watch list, all right? Build your watch list. Those of you who using the systems, you need me to help you put a watch list together as far as having it on your system, we can do that, right? I'm here to help you guys make money, all right? I'm here to help you guys make money, all right? All right, any questions for me? That's all I've got. Any questions? Any questions?
David, can we quickly see the Bitcoin just like in 2 minutes? I know you have to go.
Bitcoin right here. Here is the daily. Here's the daily time frame right here. It's at 21. What do you want to know about it, Ranjit?
What is the next level resistance for that?
The next resistance is at 24. So right here is 24. Right here, we got pretty good resistance. We've got some resistance here. I think we'll get past this right here, but here, 24 is an important area. Okay. Let's see here.
So it's definitely going to 24 then, right?
Well, not if I knew that. But
Means
that's
not 100%, but 99.9% because there is no resistance.
well, yeah, there is a good chance that it could get to 24 right here. All right. We've got good price action. It gapped up here, right? Gapped up here. It's holding right here. It's on the daily time frame. All right. So it's holding right here. All right. It shouldn't have a problem, right? Shouldn't have a problem getting to that area here. Here is where we got, that's a concern here, right? That's a concern. And then after that, then up here is an area of concern right here. All right, but we got to get past this area right here, right? That's pretty good resistance right here. Okay, but it's strong. It's really strong, right? If they were going to sell it, if they were going to sell Bitcoin anytime soon, they would have, we would have seen that price action, all right, already. So let me show you guys.
So David, so the question back to you. So would you trade Bitcoin or you'll trade that penny stock? This is $17,000. You did take that one.
No, I mean, Bitcoin, we have Bitcoin traders, right? That will trade it. I have traded it, right? If I had a choice, okay, all right. Pennies, right? It's all a game, right? And they want you to think that a penny stock, right? It's yes. Are there penny stocks out there that are OTC, over the counter, right? That might be in bankruptcy. I mean, they're I don't even like the term penny stocks, right? Because it has a connotation, right? There are certain stocks that are inexpensive, right? Even the term cheap, I rather that right? But right, there are stocks that are penny stocks, okay? That we should not be trading. That they're not buying, right? And we should not buy those. But they're inexpensive stocks that they're buying, right? In the right sector at the right time that we should be buying, okay? And guess what? If they're buying that stock, absolutely, all right? I would buy that stock, okay? Absolutely. But it's not a random stock. It's not a random stock. Remember, right? There's a reason. We don't always, we will not know the reason why, right? We just will not know the reason why, right? They have their own reasons, right? And we can do research and all of that, right? But they have their own reasons. And that's the only thing we can go by. Let's see here. So we'll see here on the 240, and we're tracking it on the 240 to see if it will hold. So Ranjit, if are you in it, Ranjit? Are you trading it at all?
I just sold it and it going up. Just like
You
the
got
moment I
out?
sold it, yeah, the moment I sold it, it just started going up. I thought like it's going to 10,000. So as we spoke last time, right? So
So
I was
when
thinking
did
it's
you
going to go 10,000.
when did you
16,500.
when did you get in?
Yeah, I got in
Oh,
very high.
this was a while back? Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
wasn't recent. Okay.
No, not recent. So my question is to you, like if you have suppose like $1,000 capital, right? Would you spend in crypto of this 17,000, 20,000 thing, or you buy that other stock, right? So looking into that, both are looking good, right? Both have went through a long markdown phase and they have a long markup phase now. What's your
Okay.
take on that?
So what do you think?
Like
What do you think? What would you do?
wherever I get the highest ROI, I should go there. Does not matter. It's just a symbol for me now. After coming to your class, it's just a
Yeah,
symbol for
it's
me
just a symbol, right? It's just a symbol,
Yeah.
right? If we look here, so this is, if we look here, we've got really good price action on Bitcoin. All right. So they're holding this stock. I mean, they're holding Bitcoin right now. All right. Here is the buy signal here. This on the 240. All right. So this on the 240. Now, and I'm glad you mentioned that Bitcoin on the 10,000. All right. Bitcoin 10,000. All right. So let's go here. Here is Bitcoin 10,000 right here, right? Markdown phase, Bitcoin 10,000 was a target. No, what happened? What happened? What happened? Let me ask you guys, is this still a target for Bitcoin? Let me ask you guys, is 10,000 still a target for Bitcoin? Anyone? Is 10,000, we've been talking about 10,000, Bitcoin 10,000. Support, real support here is at 10,000. All right. Is this still a target for Bitcoin? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes. So Joe says yes.
because it's still in the markdown phase.
Okay. It's still in the markdown phase. So Joe says yes. Anyone else?
But it is going up now. So that 21,000 or 24,000, if you break that resistance, then it's definitely is going to go up into a markup phase. So who knows? Nobody knows now.
Okay.
So
So
it is going up. Yeah.
so your answer is what, Ranjit? Maybe, yes, no, or maybe?
So now since it is going up, so it is going to test that 24,000 resistance, and at that point we can make a decision whether it's going to go up or going to go down.
Okay. So what's your answer? Yes, no, maybe?
No, yeah, the 10,000 is not now the target. 24,000 is the target now.
Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Is 10,000 still in play? Is 10,000 support still in play? I just want to see how you guys are thinking. Is 10,000 support? Go
To
ahead.
me, at the moment, it is closer to the 24K resistance than the 10,000 resistance.
So that's yes, no, or
So
maybe?
if it breaks that resistance, it will go up. But if it doesn't, then 10,000 will be a target. Maybe a target.
Maybe, okay. All right. Anyone else? Anyone else? The answer is no, absolutely not. Now, how do we know that? Right? How do we know that? Guess what? Because we've got buyers coming in. All right? Buyers coming in. Because a lot of times we'll do this, right? And we're analyzing this, where the trade is right here. Here's the trade right here. So the answer is absolutely not. All right, here's the trade right here. So the answer is absolutely not. Because what happens is this, and we have to totally, you notice I will not talk about that 10,000 support anymore. All right, we can't talk about the 10,000 support anymore. Guess what? Because support held here at 16, 17,000. All right, if we continue to think about that 10,000 mark, guess what? We will not take this trade. And guess what? What will happen is this, right? All right. We will, because there's no attachment, right? There's no attachment. It's just a symbol, right? So what happens a lot, if we keep that 10,000, right? That support down there, guess what? We will not take this trade here. And we're hoping that, guess what? We get some type of a sales signal, right? To now test that 10,000. But in the meantime, it does this and it does this, and we don't get on board. Right? It's amazing how the mind works, right? We don't get on board to go long because we have that 10K support, right? Right here. Right here. When the trade switches from short to long, we've got to switch with it. So it's not maybe or what if, right? It's just absolutely no. Because guess what? Buyers are in. We got a buy signal here. Price is moving higher. No, guess what? If it gives a sales signal wherever that is, and now we're testing support levels on the way down. Now we can look at that 10,000 mark or whatever. It might be 17,000 here, and then now we work our way down. But this right here, this will keep us out of a lot of trades, right?
Yeah, but Dave, your question was on the previous screen, not on this one.
Well,
on
yes.
this one, will definitely not.
No, but
was.
yeah, good point. Good point. But don't we see this a lot where we'll do this? You guys have seen this, right? Where we will analyze the longer time frame. We'll analyze the weekly, and we'll use the weekly or the daily, right? To give us a direction, and the move is happening on that current time frame. Absolutely, we've done that. Yeah, and Joe, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Right? But the point is the move is happening right here. All right, the move is happening right here. And guess what? It doesn't even matter what's happening on the weekly. Here is the price right here on the daily. Okay, but good point. Good point.
Why you not checking it also? A question. Why you not checking it also on the 240?
On the 240, the 240 is not as reliable.
On crypto?
Yeah, well, yeah, on crypto, on stocks, we do the daily. Even on Forex, it's more reliable, the daily. All right. You're gonna get more false breakouts on the 240. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But you can trade it on the 240, right? So here's the 240 here. You can absolutely trade it on the 240. We just won't call, we just will not call a buy on the 240. Okay, because
yeah,
it's not. So let's bring in the 240 here, and we'll be done. But I wanted to go through this. We just want Let me bring in the 240 here. Yeah, you're gonna get a lot more entry.
Noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Any other questions? Good. Good. I hope this helped. I hope this helped. Okay.
Can you check one pair for me in Forex?
Okay. And we'll end with this.
Yeah.
On Monster Scalper. Which pair, Joe?
The euro, yen.
Euro yen. All right, we talked about this last night. Okay, euro yen. What are you looking to do?
Just to see what is because I'm not at home. What is the trend? Where is the trend going? Up or down?
Nothing here. What time frame are you looking at? What time frame?
240.
240. Nothing here, bud. Nothing here.
Nothing. Oh, nothing. Okay.
Nothing here.
Nothing going on.
Yeah. Nothing here. Now, if you wanted to, we looked at this last night. If you wanted to, you could. I don't like this trade, but you know, you could reduce the time frame to a 60-minute, right?
Yes.
60-minute time frame, and perhaps trade support and resistance. You know, trade the range.
Okay.
That's the only thing that's only opportunity with the yen pairs, and all of them are doing the same thing. So you could trade, here is support, 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 right? Resistance, right? Resistance, all right? So, you know, buyers are coming in. You know, we talked about this. Zaire was looking at this also, right? Last night. So you could possibly, you know, get buyers to come in here. And I'm sure, you know, buyers will come in, but you have to put it on a 60-minute time frame to get this move here. See this big candle that came in here?
Yes.
All right. And they've been moving the price. They've been moving the price higher. Higher lows. See, these candles are moving up, higher lows, right?
Yeah.
We'll probably get a white candle, all right? Then some green candles, and then perhaps test this here. So it's a range trade. It's, you know, it's range bound, right?
Okay.
Yeah, range bound. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. And the other yen pairs are doing the same thing. All of them are doing the same thing. All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Stock boss. All right. Those of you trading stock boss, go through your heat seeker, especially now, right? You never know when you're gonna find that diamond in the rough, right? That good stock, right? That they're buying, and we know that they're good. The only thing that matters, we know that they're good. They've gone through that markdown phase. They've broken resistance. We have a buy signal. We should be buying. And when you go through those, look for the ones that's priced right, that we're getting a discount. Okay. All those stocks are under $10 in Stock Boss. So if you can find one that's $1, right? Lower, right? Grab those. All right, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow for our beginners class. Thank you. Thanks for coming. All right. Good class. All right.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you.
Take care. All right.
Thanks,
See you guys
Dave.
tomorrow. All right, guys. Bye-bye now.
Good night.
Bye.